Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CREG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out and summarizing the price action pretty straightforward. So if you're saying, Clay, look, summarize this price action for me, I would say a pump and dump on thin ice. Now, I'm not saying pump and dump in the sense of the company because I don't know anything about the company. I'm making that statement based solely on how the price acted. And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started. So let's kind of just go through the definition here, and then I'll explain the thin ice point. But as far as where all this started for me, basically started when the price, really started to pick up the pace by breaking out above the $2 mark. So in technical jargon, that was the breakout point. That's where the breakout started. So let's go through that definition. As we just discussed, it all started right there at $2 from where the breakout occurred, and then the price went all the way up there. I'm thinking we can all agree that, yeah, that was a very nice move. Second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time. Well, considering this all happened in basically a day and a half, once again, I'm assuming we can all agree that this all happened within a pretty short amount of time. And then finally, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Now, this is where the thin ice point comes into play, which would be $2, because to be fair to the bulls, something like this could happen where the price could come down here to the thin ice point, walk along the thin ice, and then start to work its way back upwards. And again, to be fair, from the big picture perspective, that would technically put a low right there. Previous low would be down there. You picture these as stair steps, and the overall big picture stair steps would still be going in the upwards direction. So that's still a possibility. That's why you can't call it a full-blown pump and dump, because the bulls, like I said, do still have that opportunity to build a higher base. However, if the price comes down to this $2 thin ice point, cracks below it, and then continues to sink to the downside, what is that doing to the price at that point in time? That's literally putting the price right back to where all this started. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements with genuine strength are not going to go back to where they started, right? They're going to make progress forward. And the quote-unquote make progress forward point is going to be that $2 area. So if you haven't kind of connected those dots, $2 is very important level going into next week. So let's see if the price can stay up above it or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.